How's it going, fellas? So we really didn't even plan on streaming today, but we do have a couple severe thunderstorm warnings here. Let me. So we got a total of 4 severe thunderstorm warnings. We got one in North Carolina, one in South Carolina, and two in Alabama. The ones in Alabama is going to be for Montgomery and Pike County, and North Carolina is going to be for Montgomery, Moore, and Richmond County. South Carolina, we got a severe thunderstorm warning for Cherokee and York County, and then another one in Alabama for Crenshaw County as well. Let's go ahead and get my radar loop going on my GR2 analyst here. As you see in the bottom right corner, we do have GR2 analyst going down there with a constant radar loop of the North Carolina and South Carolina storms. Here's the storm in South Carolina that is going to cause the severe thunderstorm warning is for 1 inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. There is a Mexico discussion for severe thunderstorm watch not likely. And again, tornadoes not concerned. It's made with a large hail core that we do have within this thunderstorm as well. So we do have another severe thunderstorm warning for 0.75 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And again, this one's going to be for Norman in Norman, North Carolina. And again, tornado here is not really a concern. And again, it's for the 60-mile-an-hour winds that we do have within this thunderstorm, as well as the radar indicator is going to be around the 73-74 interstate corridor here. It's going to be racing off towards the east, and then the Blacksburg storm is going to be going south-southeast. Let's go ahead and load down here to Alabama to our severe thunderstorm warning down here in Alabama again for 1.25 and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And this one has more. It's a little bit more developed than anything. Again, these storms are just popping up with the summertime. Well, not summertime, but during the daytime heating. I'm going to zoom out a little bit on our. So again, we still got 4 severe thunderstorm warnings for Montgomery and Pike and Crenshaw counties in Alabama, Montgomery, Moore, and Richmond counties in North Carolina, and in South Carolina, Cherokee, and York counties. Welcome to Ain't No Cure for Summertime Blues. Go ahead. We could see another severe thunderstorm warning here in Georgia as well if these storms here would be getting more developed. The instability is very limited today, so I don't see a prolonged severe weather outbreak. I think it's more isolated severe thunderstorms today. I'm going to double check with the SPC real quick. There is a marginal risk for southern Alabama, southern Georgia, going all the way up through South Carolina and southern North Carolina. We got a marginal risk of severe weather for south central Texas as well. This marginal risk also includes southern Missouri and extreme northeastern of the Panhandle of Louisiana. Alright, so we do have the marginal risk of severe weather, and it'll be the last severe weather risk we'll have until Monday. And we got a marginal risk of severe weather in central Florida. Tornado risk is going to be mainly focused on San Antonio, Texas, near Houston as well, and extreme south central Texas. It's mainly going to be the wind and hail threat is causing most for the National Weather Service to be issuing that marginal risk of severe weather. Again, a prolonged outbreak is not likely, but we do have the possibilities of some isolated severe thunderstorms, especially in this regions here. And then we got another region possible here. So if I circle y'all in white, the possibility of an isolated severe thunderstorm or two will be possible this evening, especially right now, as we do already have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings as well. I was going to check on these Dallas storms. They're getting developed. I believe these Dallas storms are going to, not Dallas storms, Texas storms, excuse me. So these Texas storms here are going to be more linear than isolated, so it's going to be more of a damaging wind threat, but there is that marginal tornado threat that is marked for this region here as well. So we'll keep our eye out if you're in a marginal risk severe weather. Even though severe thunderstorms are not widespread, but there is going to be the possibility for some isolated storms today and tonight, to make the radar look easier to look at. I'm going to go ahead and make that all black. There we go. Actually, no, I keep it white. I just turned them off. Turn the counties off here. Keep the radar easy to look at. Again, the tornado threat is relatively low, but you also want to be weather aware today. If you're in that marginal risk of severe weather, like I said, widespread severe weather is not expected, but there is the possibility of an isolated chance for an isolated severe storm to pop up, drop some hail, some damaging winds, especially in North Carolina and South Carolina, and even down into Alabama. Not really concerned for a tornado today, but there is that marginal threat for tornadoes, and that's going to be in central Texas. Again, I'm going to keep an eye on every storm, because there is also storm activity is also very erratic at times, so we'll keep an eye out. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and make this my... There we go. Put it on my radar loop for you guys here. If y'all are wondering what I'm using for my radar loop, I'm using GR2 Analyst. So, yeah. Didn't plan on doing a severe weather stream today, but I was like, why not? Got nothing better to do. I'm gonna raise a fuss, I'm gonna raise a holler. So what I'm gonna do is ain't no cure for summertime blues. So 1 severe thunderstorm warning, and that was for Alabama. The severe thunderstorm warning for Crenshaw County has been allowed to expire. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. So if you're in Crenshaw County, Alabama, you are now in the clear of that severe thunderstorm warning. The severe thunderstorm warning still is in effect for Montgomery and Pike counties as well. That does include the community of Briar Hills and Center Point. This is for inch hail now and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. New severe thunderstorm warning just been issued, and that is going to be for South Carolina. No, that is North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina. New severe thunderstorm warning issued. That's going to include Troy, Briscoe, and Candor. That's for an inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts as well. Let's go ahead and switch on back to the main radar screen here. I'll show you what we're talking about. Here's the new severe thunderstorm warning just issued by the National Weather Service, which again, we could have a possibility of a mesocyclone developing in it as well. And again, like I said, storm activity is and can be erratic at times. So we'll keep an eye on this thunderstorm as well, as it is inflow dominant, as shown by this appendage right here, which again is also shown by the velocity scans here. Is very inflow dominant with 50-mile-an-hour winds going up into the storm as well. So we could possibly see, if the storm does mature, we could possibly see a supercell develop out of this as well. Again, this tornado is not expected at this time, but it's 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts that is the concern with this thunderstorm as well. It is tracking right behind the storm that's going through Norman right now. So flash flood threat could also be possible with Norman, North Carolina. So for that severe thunderstorm warning for North Carolina, it does include Montgomery and Moore counties in North Carolina. Again, this severe thunderstorm warning is going to last for 40 minutes. As well. Oops, did not mean to do that. That's good. We'll keep it on this radar. I really wish with GR analyst with that we can see the can see the radar loop further back. I really wish we can do that. No cure for the summertime blues. New severe thunderstorm warning is issued by the National Weather Service. This one has a tornado possible tag on it. So, like I said, the storm activity can be erratic at times. So this is for inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and it has a tornado possible tag on it. So we could possibly have a spit out tornado. That does include Rockingham, Laurinburg, Wigram, and it's for this thunderstorm right here. And I can see why the National Weather says tornado possible, as we do have a possible mesocyclone trying to develop into there near Nauvoo. So this does have a tornado possible tag, as a possible tornado could spin up within the storm as well. Like I said, that does include Howe County, Richmond, and Scotland counties in North Carolina. So we'll move our focus onto this thunderstorm right here. I'm going to go ahead and move the radar loop on analysts down there as well with that thunderstorm. There we go. So I'll be right back, you guys. I'm going to take a bathroom break. I'll keep an eye on it from the bathroom as well. I'll go ahead and move y'all to the analyst screen here, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. So the Super Thunderstorm warning still has the tornado possible tag on it. Does It is now going towards Laurenburg as well. And let's go ahead and switch you guys on over here. As you can see, it's not very defined. It's not really, and was gonna extend it on that severe thunderstorm warning. They took out the tornado possible tag on it for 1-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. And it is in North Carolina as well. So we're going to go on over. We got 7 severe thunderstorm warnings. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 5 in North Carolina and 2. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So 5 in North Carolina and 2 in South Carolina. In North Carolina, we got a tornado, not tornado, but severe thunderstorm warning for Bladen, Robertson, Montgomery, Moore, Stanley, Hug, Richmond, Scotland, Montgomery, Moore, and Moore in Richmond counties. In North Carolina. In South Carolina, we got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings for York County. So this is all we got over here. Again, none of these storms looks like tornado producers. 1.5 inch hail on this Rocky Hill storm, and it looks like possibly a tornado could be mesocyclone trying to make its appearance up in this as well. Update on the severe thunderstorm warning. Extension severe thunderstorm warning, and it does include Pinehurst and Aberdeen, North Carolina. 1.5 inch hail as well on this one. Let's go ahead and look at the hail course here, and these storms are definitely hail producers. So, again, tornado threat is not very likely, especially in the Carolinas, but we could possibly see a storm try to spin up like this Rocky Hill storm might be trying to right as we speak. What I'm gonna do, it ain't no cure for the summertime blues. There we go. That's what I like to see. Ain't no cure for the summertime blues. All right, so we got an update on the severe thunderstorm warning in the Rocky Hill area in South Carolina. We got 2-inch hail, 70-mile-an-hour winds with the storm here, and again, could possibly see a rotating mesocyclone try to make its appearance within this thunderstorm as well. That is a little bit more east of Rocky Hill at the time, but it is moving south-southeast. We're going to keep an eye on that storm as well. There's no updates on the severe thunderstorm warnings east of that as well. 1.5-inch hail. These storms will be more hail producers than anything else, and maybe a couple damaging winds, and maybe a spin up or two. But again, the tornado threat is going to be more centralized towards Texas. Right now we have severe thunderstorm warning considerable now for South Carolina and for York County. Again, that's our Rocky Hill storm here. That has the significant severe thunderstorm warning, and as you see on the analyst there, the red polygon there is going to be that significant severe thunderstorm warning. And actually, I'll go ahead and change that because that's going to mess with people. I'll make it more orange. Make it more orange for y'all. There we go. Make it dark orange. There we go. So there's considerable severe thunderstorm warning issued by the National Weather Service in Raleigh, I believe. So it's been issued, the National Weather Service in Raleigh. Let me double check on that information real quick on the warning polygon. So there's National Weather Service in Greenville and Spartan, South Carolina has issued that severe thunderstorm warning. We're going to focus on a severe thunderstorm warning. This is the worst looking storm we have. Again, we got large hail here. We got the possibility of golf ball size hail actually within a thunderstorm. So the severe thunderstorm warning is going to be in effect for 25 more minutes. That does include the Rocky Hill area in South Carolina. Again, there's not a tornado possible tag on it, but the storm does seem trying to develop a mesocyclone within that as well. So we're going to move our focus on the Rocky Hill storm. New severe thunderstorm warning that is going to be in for Canton. It's going to be here in Canton with these storms here in Canton and Mississippi. An inch hail and 50-mile-an-hour winds with this storm. It's going to be heading out to the north and east. And later down the line, it's going to be impacting Carthage as well in Mississippi. Yeah, I'm moving my focus on this thunderstorm over here in Rocky Hill as it does seem trying to rotate here, shown by radar. Let's go ahead and get a feeder track going on it. First, let's figure out how fast it's fucking going. 35 miles an hour. It's supposed to be heading southeast at 35 miles an hour on this severe thunderstorm. That is not what I needed. This is what I needed. So here's your impact times. It's going to be hitting the Country Club Estates in 5 minutes, Leslie in 11, Rodney in 14, Catawba in 18, Rodwell in 20, Springdale in 21 minutes, and Foster's Crossroads in 27 minutes, and Caskey in 30 minutes in South Carolina. So there's your 30 minutes. 5,201 people are in the path of this severe thunderstorm. Again, it's considerable. Was quite big hail in it. And again, that hail core is quite large with this thunderstorm as well. It has extended that severe thunderstorm warning. Quite weird, actually. That's not okay. But it has extended that severe thunderstorm warning more southeastward. It's no longer considerable. An inch and 1.75 inches. And 60-mile-an-hour winds as well. Tornado possible tag is still not on the severe thunderstorm warning as well, but I wouldn't rule that out that the storm could rotate and create a spin-up tornado within it as well. Inch and a half for the rest of the thunderstorm warnings as well. So it's still a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, shown by the orange polygons after the yellow. I'm gonna do ain't no cure for the summertime blues. So the severe thunderstorm warning that is considerable is going to be heading towards. This has been extended down for Lancaster County, South Carolina. I'm gonna do ain't no cure for the summertime blues. No.
this guy just texted me. He said, if I can get it Monday, we have to do it in the morning. And I was like, what? And he said, the Geek Bar. I have it in the morning. And I said, I don't think I'm the right person. He said, what do you mean? I said, I haven't asked anybody to sell this Geek Bar. He was like, no. He said, no, you're selling one. You snapped me yesterday and told me about it.
I mean, if he wants one, sell him this piece of shit. Well, it's in a Geek Bar. This is Flare Bar. If he wants this.
He's like saying, tell him to give it to you and I will pay the money for him. I was like, nobody has asked me. I haven't snapped anyone asking to sell this Geek Bar, bro.
Hope you know you said that on the live.
Whatever.
Shit. I'm wondering what's going on with that. Ain't no cure for the summertime blues. So I can't get a. Iris! Shut up! God bless, though.